Hello everyone, I hope you're having a wonderful day. Today we have a Boy Howdy campaign for you. Our first round is going to be the Hagerstown Turnpike, followed up by the Piper Farm. Before we get into this, thank you to our YouTube members for the support. Your support is greatly appreciated. And our regiments for tonight, on the CSA side, you have the 8th Virginia, the Kentucky Outlaws, 7th South Carolina, Evans Independent Brigade, 5th Alabama, Pennsylvania Army of Northern Maryland, and the 7th Louisiana. Whereas on the Union side tonight, you have the 114th Pennsylvania, 65th Illinois, 2nd United States Regulars, Baker's Brigade, Eagles Brigade, 5th Minnesota, 1st North Carolina Sharpshooters, Midwest Brigade, Stonewall Brigade, 14th Tennessee, 3rd United States Horse Artillery, and the 6th Arkansas. So, server pop for tonight, it is currently 247. CSA right now up by 11 on the Union side. In terms of artillery, CSA taking 15, Union taking 8. So, as a result, infantry and balance is going to be in favor of the CSA side by 3. Frontline reporters for today to show you the gameplay on the ground. Our Union perspective is Ace here from the 65th Illinois, and on the CSA side we have Cloud from the Army of Northern Virginia. Appreciate these guys so we can see what's going on the ground and also see what is going on in the sky. And if you got a POV of this match, send me the link and I'll put it in the pinned comment of the video. So, Hagerstown Turnpike, it is a 14% ticket advantage to the attacking Union side. Union has the 14th Brooklyn with the Enfield and the 6th Wisconsin with the option of the Lorenz and the Springfield 61. CSA Defense, on the other hand, has the 9th Louisiana with the option of the Springfield 55 and the Springfield 42. So the buck and ball shoots like a shotgun, and they got the 1st Louisiana Zouaves with the Mississippi. So, just as kind of a reason for why they're all moving so slow right now, they start moving out at the 43-minute mark at the quick time, although they cannot start going at the double quick and the sprint until the 40-minute mark. So we got 40 more seconds before we get there, but this should be a good one. Union, generally how they like to attack on this map is take the victory hill and kind of shoot it out with the CSA or charge them on the edge of the woods. The woods is out of bounds for Union, but Union also sometimes looks like to full send the CSA. But what we're seeing from the Union side right now is a strategy that has really started to be developed as of late, and that's to take the fight to the open field. Now, normally you wouldn't think this just because of how wide open this field is. And, I mean, CSA batteries, you can see they're lighting up the Union that are holding right next to the point on top of the CSA infantry, which outside of the guys who are holding by the battery, which are in the open, CSA here, A and V, and then you also got banners. They all have a slight defilade that they can use as cover. So why would the Union fight in the open? Well, the point of contention's in the center area here in the open. CSA is not going to sit on that, so they can easily run up on it, and they might take a lot of casualties, but they'll be able to early cap the point. Early capturing means capturing the point before the defending side, the CSA, hit breaking. Now, if you capture before they hit breaking, you don't automatically win the game, unlike when the defenders are in breaking or last stand. So, once Union fully captures the point here, which they're fully about to, they're going to early cap the point, black timer will stop, and CSA will have 20 minutes to retake the point. Now, that the CSA is forced to go into the open field to retake the point, Union can kind of shred them. And so Union spreading themselves out across the map outside of the guys on the point. They're all in cover, kind of waiting for CSA to put themselves on the point and then hopefully be able to shoot them down there. So that at least initially seems like what the Union side is doing. So on top of Pan Am over there, you got 5th Alabama, TKO in the center, 7th South Carolina, with some 7th LA guys operating the guns. EIB kind of holding down the right side here. 7th LA shifting their infantry to the center, and CSA is moving very fast to retake. If you're a defender, you want to retake the point as quickly as possible. Your job as defender is to get the black timer down to 0. And what is it doing right now? Not moving down to 0. So, I like the quick movement here from A and V, TKO, and I assume some more CSA are joining in as we speak. But that's good on CSA. And, I mean, Union's given themselves an additional minute so far in fighting time. But they lost nearly half a morale stage trying to capture that point. And, I mean, they're not fiercely defending it either, right? They're spreading out across the map within cover. Normally what you see from the attackers, if they do this, is do one big line across the whole length of the open field here, spreading out in open order to minimize casualties and ticket loss. But alas, that's not the case. The Union arty that was mentioned earlier, they have to roll the guns up, and they've nearly gotten up to this hill. They actually have some guns over there on the right side. But, I mean, Union's gathering themselves on Victory Hill, which is what we traditionally see. I don't know why Union went for the early cap, and then most of them are just hiding back over here. Generally, if you're an attacker, when you early cap the point, one of the reasons you could try to early cap is to just outright hold it until the gold timer hits 0. But normally what the goal is of that early cap is to bring everyone's tickets down without the black timer going down at all. And Union kind of didn't do that. They early capped it and lost half the morale stage for really nothing. So, Union at this point, it's a tricky map for them, generally, because the woods is out of bounds to the Union side. I almost wish it was inbounds to give Union some sort of advantage, but I mentioned that the Union has a 14% ticket advantage on this map. It was 24% a few months ago. The devs then gave the defending side a 10% buff in tickets. And on top of that, we saw the increase of the accuracy of all the weapons in the game by a minimum of 60%. That is a huge amount to shrink the bullet spread by. And that creates a huge advantage for the defenders, already on top of the ticket imbalance just for this map in particular. And so Union can make it a shootout to kind of avoid having to charge into the CSA over here. But at least the issue with that is that sometimes, you know, 40 minutes is a long time, but it's not the most amount of time in the world.
114th, adjust your position.
Just keep firing
Put
in the woods.
volleys
Just keep firing.
into this
But
group right there.
it's a rough map. It's hard for Union to charge in, because if they charge in, they'll get slaughtered like we just saw. And if they make it a shootout, they're not really going to get enough kills, generally, from what we see. It's still possible, but minimal chance of them being able to hit the CSA side down to where they need to in an appropriate time. And I mean, on top of that, Union's down over... they're down about a half morale stage at this point. We just started the match. Which, I mean, good on CSA. The event, they don't have Steam chat, so they can't communicate with each other. They gotta see what's going on in the field and react from here. EIB, it looks like they've shifted or have guys over on this left side as well in the woods, kind of harassing that Union force on Victory Hill. But this is going to be a rough run for the Union side. Over here for Union, you got the 65th Illinois, you got Baker's Brigade. A little further back, you got Midwest, 5th Minnesota, 6th Arkansas. CSA already somehow sneaking a shot through that. And then skirmishing it out in the open field, you got the 1st North Carolina Sharpshooters. And then the extreme left of the Union side, you got 14th Tennessee and Stonewall Brigade.
With the pistol, if you have the time to switch to your sword, you can get 1 to 4 or 1 to 4.
And I mean, this makes me wonder maps like Hill's Counterattack, where it's a very similar map setup, except the defending side doesn't have artillery. I wonder how much artillery will make a difference on that map. Who knows? But at least Union is committing to the shootout. I mean, on top of the fact that the shootout, you know, you generally won't get enough kills within a certain time frame that you need. I mean, the defenders are really hugged up tight in defenses. You either got deflates here with A and V. I mean, some A and V guys are sticking out to the side here, but I think maybe it could be spread out a little more. But really, if it's Union, you're not too concerned. This ticker gap seems to be slightly growing in CSA's favor as well with the shootout. Because, I mean, CSA just has to sit and wait. Union is using the hill as cover, and they're going up and over to try to get shots. And when they go up and over, it's going to take you a few seconds to shoot. Defenders are going to know you're there and be ready for it.
400 to 500 yards, you would say, right?
No, that is
That's
not
about 200.
405.
That's like
That is
200.
easily 150 at most.
That is not 150
Yeah.
yards, bud.
I think
I think
Keep your battery. It's 200.
200.
No, that's at least 200 for sure.
From their
It's
full
150 to
battery,
30.
it's 250
Are
to
you
our
talking the
squad.
nearest cannon or the farther tree line?
No, I'm talking about the men
I'm
that
talking
are
about the
on
guys on the left side. That unit on the caisson is only about 150
All right.
yards.
Fifth,
Yeah.
break reloads, fall back on me.
Fall back.
Break reloads, fall back on
break
me.
reloads.
The fun deliberations there. Praise be the drill camp. I find the CSA drill camp kind of funny because their shooting range is on a inclined hill. It just, you wouldn't expect it to be that way. At least the shooting range, but it's not like elevation's ever perfect in this game. I mean, flying around up here, like outside of the hill over here, all of this land looks flat from up here, at least from what I see it anyways. But I mean, just zooming down to the ground, I mean, there's slight elevation changes, and there doesn't have to be much to,
Meantime, we're dying in formation.
you know,
Dying
block a
in.
body.
That's what we do. And more of them are
We
dying
stop
tonight.
bullets.
So that already shot there,
Engaged. Fire.
knocking the Union down to engage. CSA halfway through battle ready.
Take aim. Northwest.
Oh shit.
Fire. Zap there.
And so, I mean, we'll see if this shootout can help the Union in tickets, but if you're trying to keep a consistent pace as an attacker, getting the defenders down, you gotta hit the defenders down to engage by the 30-minute mark. Now, again, that's trying to keep a consistent pace, right? Sometimes matches can have a shootout for the first, like, 15-20 minutes, and tickets don't go down as much as you would expect. And then there's just a lot of charging at the end, and everyone's tickets drop. But at least if your strategy is of doing a shootout, you gotta, if the whole match, you gotta stay at some sort of consistent pace, or else you're just gonna run out of time. So we do have some Union movement Midwest, and 65th starting to go towards the center. CSA already overshooting by a fair amount there, but they did get red miss, so they'll probably aim the same amount again, maybe. Who knows? At least in the few times I've seen with artillerymen, they see red mist and they just keep aiming at the same thing, and it's just over. But they hit, you know, cannonball goes through a guy, and the red mist goes crazy. But Midwest, again, 65th Illinois, 5th Minnesota, looks like 6th Arkansas, some of them are there as well. They're shifting on the point. CSA lines already shifting to meet Union. Union trying to either early cap or go straight through for a charge, which at least Midwest is pushing through. Some of the Union sitting back. I mean, there's no downside to the Union early capping here. It'll force CSA out, but CSA likely to try to shoot Union out of the position and then charge in, kind of what we saw last time. And I'm sure Union doesn't want to stick in the open like they did last time as well. So they're just going to get slaughtered.
Oh, time to give me some Yankee blood.
Bears down.
Hold on the line.
Hold.
Hold of the line.
Come up.
So A&V stops the early cap. Union numbers dwindling. Banners pull up on side of them. And Union is
How have I not died yet?
whittled down. So that's a huge hold for CSA.
Shoot down the road.
Just up and over to the left of the fence.
Keeping that success going. I mean, Union needs to be hammering the CSA on point, but don't really see that right now. I mean, you have lines over here, but they're at least far away, and they don't seem to be shooting yet. And so CSA is going to shift right back over and get into cover again and repeat. I mean, when the defenders play good in this game, matches are boring. But, I mean, hey, if you like that type of thing, it's like watching football. At least Michigan, the team I watch. You know, most of the season it's pretty boring, except for this season, which it's kind of been good. But at least when we were winning national championships or getting close there, you play a lot of the bad teams. Those games are boring. It's just, as Joe Klatt would say, a boa constrictor. You just slowly get around your prey, and then eventually you just get them. Just like a beatdown. And then you just completely destroy them. It's a beautiful analogy. I don't know if I did it justice there. Probably not. But Can be a beautiful thing.
I bet it's coming.
Union's down 3/4 of morale stage now. And, I mean, part of this is just... balance is so important in this game. And that's just the one thing the devs have done terribly at in this game. It's... the game has to feel competitive for matches. And sure, there can be maps where it's difficult to win, but Union, I mean, sure, outside of the ticket balance changes that they've done, there's been other stuff like that. The accuracy increase, that's just going to help defenders a lot. But, I mean, a lot of these maps are hugely biased one way or another, and they got to fix it. You know, it's a great game. But when both sides can play a match and come out of the round saying, we could have won that, you know, it's a good thing. Which, I mean, if you enjoy getting XP and playing the game, this is certainly it for you. But it's not like XP ever gets you anything. They dropped character customization. Actually, was character customization? I gotta look this up.
Stop shooting us with the cannon, god damn it!
I wonder if
Digital.
XP
Nah, you're fine. You're fine. You're fine.
or
You're fine, buddy.
character customization was released first. Regardless, they could have made the change of... because, okay, so right now, you can customize all your characters for all the different regiments. And it's pretty neat. But the thing is that they have an XP system, which the original intention of it was supposed to lock you behind certain roles in the game, right? They don't want you buying the game and then joining a public match and just being an officer right away, because you're not going to know what the heck is going on. This game mode, especially skirmish, really, the point mechanics are a thing of beauty. They're dang near perfect. It's awesome. But when you just get the game, you know, you don't want throwing someone new into that because it can create a bad experience for everyone, potentially. Odds are favor that. That isn't to say someone above level 20, you know, is just going to automatically have a good experience for everyone playing the game, but, you know, just, it's probably what the numbers say. And it just seems to make common sense as well. But anyways, I don't know why the devs didn't put... they should put character customization locked behind levels, because outside of the playing certain roles like officer, flag bearer, artillery, which you got to be level 2 to play artillery, but outside of that, and a couple of the pistols like the CSA officer Lamat, there's nothing behind the XP levels, so there's really no need for it. I get why they did it though, but put the character customization behind it. Just it encourages people to play the game more. I'll stop ranting. What's going on though? Second United States regulars went on the point, tried to early cap it. You need at least 3. They got shot down, and they needed reinforcements. Union trying to go up again. But the issue is, right, Union has to go, I think, past the tree to get on cap. And so there's just no cover for Union to go. CSA's playing this perfectly. And now, at this point, it's almost a whole morale stage difference. It's over that now. CSA's going to contest.
Minnesota, on me. Spread the
Capturing the point. Move it forward.
Union, unlike the last couple of times, bringing their flags up so they can get the mobile spawns. Union looks like they're trying to hunker down on this. They will counterattack. Union has taken losses.
Left, watch out!
Ignore these guys. East. Shoot these guys. It's like 5 guys behind us. Fuck them.
4-5, guy in formation.
You get why Union, you know, okay. I like that Union pushed up with the flags a little bit to get those spawns in on point, but if you're going to early cap and just throw bodies to stop the timer and force CSA out, you need to contest this. You get why they're falling back. They're taking heaps of losses. But if you're just going to run up, take heaps of losses, and then fall back, there's no point to early capping. You got to at least try to stay and fight and try something different. I mean, this is the third counterattack, in the past, this time and previous times, CSA have done a really good job of instantly either retaking the point or preventing it. And so Union, they have time. They've had time to sit back and talk about it. Oh, there's a little charge going on here. Look at that. EIB. And I mean, maybe we can listen into what they're saying, but Union's had time to talk about this. Again, not an easy map by any means. This is very difficult for Union at this point, which is crazy to say that, but...
They are leaving their flags completely open when we charge. I took 5 guys directly over and dropped on their flags. I'm going to try to get all of BB and go right when we go point. We're going to go try to drop their fucking flags and take out their artillery. The entirety of Panem runs up and leaves the flag open.
That's at least something new, but, right? You know, even if a map is difficult, you gotta at least be trying different stuff after something fails once or twice. Maybe you could argue not after the first time, because you've seen attackers sometimes in this game just attack a spot, fail the first time, do it again, fail, do it a third time, and win. So, we'll see what happens, but a little observation from Union down there, if you didn't hear that down there, or skip to this moment, CSA seemed... I mean, we briefly saw this when I turned and looked, but CSA left the flags kind of back to make sure they're safe, right? They don't want to rush them up onto the point and lose them there. And Union sent a couple guys who were able to get a flag down for a moment, so maybe Union could take advantage of that. We'll see. You got to do something new if you're Union. You can't just do the same thing. Now, that was the third time? Or fourth?
Oh my god.
It just hasn't been working. So, I mean, we'll see.
Think I know this?
EB, hit T on Raven.
So, I mean, we'll see. Usually war rights matches come down to an issue of time or an issue of tickets. And right now it's an issue of tickets for the Union side. This next charge is going to decide the game. It either means Union's going to have a chance to fight and win, or the CSA is going to win. Because the ticket difference right now, it's almost too big to overcome. When CSA's up by this many tickets and has done as well as they've been doing this entire match...
We can't take too many away from the front push. If we can go back and manage to get a flag or two with just 10 of our guys down, even for like 10, 15 seconds, that potentially could be the advantage you need to take the point and hold even if we get a white.
At least they're talking about something. But, I mean, the thing is, CSA has played a phenomenal game so far, and even if Union has some successes, CSA is still going to play it well. We'll see, but...
Soda on 3, gentlemen. 1, 2, 3. Soda!
Minnesota.
I get a long way.
But, I mean, yeah, this charge is going to make or break it. CSA has tickets. Even if CSA starts to lose, they're just going to throw bodies at the wall. And, I mean, with the way they've been playing so far, they have earned the opportunity to throw their men's lives away for the sake of winning the point. So we'll see what Union does. CSA already gets a nice shot right as Union moving out. You can see Union, per what they were talking about, looking to do some shenanigans. Baker's Brigade's going out a little further to the west side of this push. You got EIB and a Union force here, which again, Union can't go in the woods. That's EB and 1st North Carolina sharpshooters. We'll see what they're going to do. CSA already starting to shift, and here we go again.
Keep scrambling. Be a moving target. Do not stand still.
Spread it out. Shoot him right into the caisson.
Forward into them. Spread out and shoot them.
Lay and fire, boys.
Keep it spread out. Make sure you're camping. Keep it spread out.
Flag down. Get that flag up. Thank you.
Here comes that little flanking force. CSA's in their line, though. They haven't pushed forward. Yeah, that's the difference between this and last time. So Baker's Brigade's going to run into a CSA force that still might not see him. Here we go.
Flag down. Flag. Got us.
Hello, Mr. Officer, sir.
I got.
Damn it. Hey, praise happy heretics.
And so CSA will get the hold. Union has point, and this is about the most amount of numbers. I mean, that's a little bit of a distraction there. This Union line, I don't like that they're holding so far back. I mean, they're crouching in slight defilade, but when your team is engaging on point, you got to get involved. Like, they should really be rolling up to out here, or even just go up to the straight fence. You got to put pressure. I mean, Union needs something to go for them right now. So, Union's hunched up behind the straight fence. Going to be great shots for Artie. Some A and V guys pushing up to try to retake point back. Because, again, that area there is not on point.
Line with A and V. Line up with A and V. North, through the book. They're sitting on cat push. Everybody sit on cat push. They can die.
So TKO is going to get the best shots of the day.
Just shoot their pinars.
Slice them up, boys. Slice them up.
Artie shot a little over, knocked him down.
Fifth, our fifth, about face, on me.
We love that, guys. We love it.
Follow your star, boys.
I think we got Paul back.
And so, you know, at least something new for Union, but the idea didn't pay off there, unfortunately for them. Flag's starting to pull out, and CSA is going to hold and retake the point again.
Keep up that independent fire, 7 legs, just stand shoulder to shoulder.
Give it that arrow.
You're aiming right at their knees, right at their knees.
Keep it up.
Wow. Huge props to CSA side. I mean, you know, I can't even be too mad at Union outside of maybe the lack. Why are they going up now? CSA is retaking the point. SB's going out for the side. At least 33rd Virginia is.
Line on crack bear. Left and right.
I don't know why they didn't do this when Union tried to early cap. I mean, even if you can't communicate, you can see what's going on with that compass up top. EIB is going to get some shots at First North Carolina.
Oh, really?
Nice little wipe from them. Union and breaking. And at this point, unless CSA majorly throws, which we've seen on this map before if you watch Grand Campaign, CSA pushed like really far forward about to here, and then Union countercharged, wiped them, and then took point at one. It was kind of funny. But if CSA just keeps doing what they're doing, they're going to win this game. I mean, the issue for the Union side is on top of tickets, right? If they early cap, again, when you early cap, you become the defender. Union's defending the point, right? CSA is counterattacking. They're trying to retake the point. And so what that means is the rules flip. The attackers become the defenders, defenders become the attackers. And that matters for the last stage where Union, who normally is an attacker on this map, will hit final push, then hits last stand. And vice versa. CSA normally hits last stand as a defender, then goes to the final push. But when the rules flip and Union can hit last stand during an early cap, if that happens, CSA could push Union into that last stand and retake point and win, which that'd be funny to see. Saw that on, I think it was this Sunday, on Cox's push for the historical rules event. Real funny ending. There was just a load of miscommunication that happened. Union tried to early cap the point. CSA seeing that, then tried to do a massive charge to take the flank, but one of the CSA groups didn't know that they were supposed to just let Union retake. They thought they were going to try to contest, so they contested it. All the CSA collapsed in. CSA lost the charge, almost hit breaking, but then Union ended up early capping right before they hit breaking, and then Union was pushed to the last. It was a mess. It was funny. It was something else, that's for sure. But CSA does hit taking losses. I mean, the thing for Union is the only shot they have to win is by hitting the CSA down to breaking, and then, you know, outright winning the point, which, you know, on this map, you're going to have to win 2-3 charges to make that happen.
We can shoot northeast.
And, I mean, Union hasn't even won one yet. Granted, Union's never really charged. Union just sat back and shot it out. They haven't gone in right away, which you can get because they're trying to set on the point and early cap it. And, I mean, CSA, too, is also just keeping distance. So we'll see.
They just targeted me.
Mitosis is.
Oh my god.
So, I mean, Union will have enough time if they want to make this shootout. Shoot the CSA down to breaking. But the thing is, they're going to hit final push before that happens. Because shootouts are generally even. In the brief shootouts we've seen, CSA has been able to take, I think, maybe a slight lead. It's kind of been hard to see, but...
Damn it, Tater dead.
But, I mean, Union will hit final push. It'll drop that timer down to a couple minutes. I think like 2.5 or something like that. It's different on each map. It's the amount of time it takes to get from your main spawn as an attacker, which is by that little tree there, to the point of contention 2 times without bayonets and reloads. Why that's the case? I don't know. But it gives the attackers enough time to do at least one good push.
Back up.
But even though the limited time, you still have infinite spawns. It's just limited time. This is rough. What do you even do if you? What do you even do if you're Union?
Make a hole, heads up. Make a hole, make a hole.
Fall back, reload.
Good volley. Make room party.
Tight, volley.
Good ball.
When's next charge time, gentlemen? When's next charge time?
I think we're shooting it.
We haven't been informed of that.
I think we're just
Okay.
shooting it as long as we can.
I thought we're trying to get them into breaking.
I mean, yeah, I don't disagree with that. The charges have not been net positive for the Union side in terms of tickets. And so a shootout will at least be closer, and
Okay, you got the fence. I think
you should be able to get CSA down to about 1/4 of a morale stage at a minimum. The shootout's even at this point. I mean, we'll see. But yeah. I'm intrigued to see what they're going to drop for the 200th update of the game, and if that will be next month or not for the winter sale. Because the zombie event was not considered an update for the game, even though they added some things outside the zombie event. Like the Jefferson Davis Legion Regiment. But I mean, yeah, people have been really hyping it up because it's 200. But devs don't ever share anything, so it's not like we know what that'll be. I mean, they have Shepherdstown. You got what else? Horses, a map maker, own server hosting. That's kind of some of the stuff they've talked about. And I mean, the thing is, we got the drill camp maps last year, but they barely are played, at least compared to the other 3 map packs, Antietam, South Mountain, and Harper's Ferry. I mean, it probably goes Antietam, South Mountain, Harper's Ferry's low, and then drill camp is barely at all. And that's just because, I mean, the drill camp maps, they're new, and they're different, which is nice, but they don't hold any significance in history at all. And so, this is probably not good to say for the game, but arguing with the devs about it a while time ago, where were like, you know, we want Shepherdstown, Gettysburg. Gettysburg would be a big one. And when we mentioned Gettysburg, the response we got was, you know, even the devs are European, even though, sorry, yeah, they're European, and even over there, people ask about Gettysburg maps because Gettysburg is just so well known. And you would think the devs of this game would make something that's so well known. It just seems like a gold mine waiting for you. But they said they didn't want to seem greedy. So that's why they did the Maryland campaign of 1862 instead, which, if you make a good product that is fun to play and, you know, is historically accurate and is what this game is. I mean, this game is really good. You're not greedy for making something that just makes sense. It's not like you have a business idea and then be like, oh, we're going to pick, you know, the thing that's less popular because we don't want to seem greedy. If you make a good product, you can make something that's popular with it. And so that doesn't make any sense. And then on top of that, they said, according to their data, not adding a new wheat field or dirt area or another hill isn't going to increase the player base, which I'm assuming they're talking about the drill camp maps because that's the only new maps we've had in almost 6 years at this point. And so the thing is, though, is that you add drill camp and it doesn't hold any historical significance. Like, I like the Civil War, at least before getting this game, like, and I loved Gettysburg and all that, just like the Civil War, the big line battles and such, but didn't really know about the, nice already shot, Antietam campaign, or sorry, Maryland campaign of 1862, until I really started playing this game, which, you know, I've been grateful to learn about it. It's pretty cool. Obviously, the war and the battles and the death is not good, but, you know, learning about history is neat. And learning more about it is neat as well.
Yeah, they're bringing us down a bit.
So, but it's like, you know, you got to get people in the door with something for games like this for the casual audience. And I mean, this is a lot more specific than Hell Let Loose with World War II. That's a lot more popular. There's also just a lot more media around World War II versus the Civil War. I mean, Gettysburg, yeah, Glory. I mean, I have never seen Gods and Generals before. I haven't heard good things about it. But it's like there's not a lot of media around anything outside of Gettysburg. So, and I mean, I'm surprised this game hasn't tried to, like, do something with the Battlefield Trust. It just seems like, again, a gold mine. It's just, there's just the whole thing. And then the only viral clips of this game are the people being racist or trying to antagonize people to say something, which, you know, like those clips, at least I can find them funny, but at the same time, it's not gonna hurt. It's not gonna help the image of the game. That's for sure. At least I don't think, anyways. Because when I talk to my friends about this game, they're like, "Oh yeah, it's that one racist game," and then they'll bring up the same few YouTubers that do it, which, I mean, I don't necessarily blame the guys for making content. It's good, it's funny content, I think.
Gotcha.
But at the same time, it paints an image of the game that just is far from reality. And so hopefully this at least paints a more realistic thing, right? You know, it's going to be a lot slower than what we see in those compilations. There's going to be a lot more decision making involved with it. And it's, you know, the cool line battles. And I mean, me yapping about everything else except the battle, I think really shows that. Because if something, you know, was really happening down here, I'd be talking about that. But that's not really the case. But that's just what War of Rights is. And so, you either like it or you don't. And it's the beautiful part about the market. Free market. So anyway, speaking of politics. Perfect segue. That'll probably get more clicks. Talk about the politics at the time. I'm sure that'll go well. Oh, man. But, I mean, the shootout is actually going fairly well for the Union side. Now, before this shootout kind of happened, I was saying at a minimum, Union would hit CSA down to about a fourth of a morale stage left and taking losses as they hit final push. But they've exceeded that by a significant amount. They're about to force CSA into breaking while having about a fourth of a morale stage left. So, I mean, Union has... What? Union's lost about a third of a morale stage, and the same CSA has lost...
Dude, that's complete regiment loss right there.
Probably like 3/4 of a morale stage or something like that. I mean, it's just... Oh, I missed it.
Did he die?
No, I just landed next to him. Stand up.
He's teabagging.
Dude, I'm just watching the bullets fly over his head.
But I'm just thinking, Union...
Nothing.
Oh. It's just wondering how far can Union shoot CSA into breaking before charging in. I mean, regardless, there's not that much time left. It's been at least 5 or so minutes. 5-7 minutes since the shootout started. So, and Union's getting real close to final push. So yeah, next charge is going to decide the game. How are you not dying while the rest of your team is down behind you? And CSA gets breaking. So if Union captures point, they win the game, which Union's been able to do before, but CSA hasn't necessarily charged in. And so, maybe we'll see how that goes. Union officer is starting to move a little bit.
Hey, Killer, there's a large-ass Union line very far northwest, and then there's another one on the hill.
Far east is getting pushed.
Roger
there's
that.
two
I'm,
old
I'm
companies
watching
over
these
in the
Union
north.
guys. They're starting to flood behind the hill again.
Oh yeah, look at them. Look at them scatter. Scurry.
Shooting is stopped. You know, it's got to be a little eerie if you're on the field. There's been shooting for at least the past 10 minutes, and for it to basically stop, you know something's about to happen. So, Union's starting to push out. They're not going out together, though. They have a large group holding back. Maybe they're trying to bait CSA into charging on point, leaving their flags back, wiping them, and then going from there. But Union flag, at least one of them is being brought up. 2 nice arty shot from the CSA side. 6 Arkansas is going most at it, and CSA's putting bodies on the point because they know if Union caps, it is Jover. Yeah, Union's going in real scattered out right now. That last wave looks like they're pushing in now, which at least Baker's brigade here is going to get a flank, but here we go. Union hits final push. Clock drops down to a little over 2 minutes.
You're getting clipped on Eagles channel right now. You're getting clipped on Eagles channel right now.
I'm getting clipped.
Captain.
Make sure you're capping.
Hold the line, fellas. Hold the line. Hold the line. Hold the line. Hold the line.
Together, brethren.
Hold the line. Hold the line. Hold the line.
Hold the line. Grace. Grace.
Oh my gosh.
Shot on this unit! You ain't gonna
Flags down! Flags down! Get that flag! Oh shit, you're a rebel.
Hold the line. Hold the
So even though Union went in a little scattered, CSA also was a little scattered, although here they come with another little wave. CSA main spawn right in the center of the screen there, just for context of how close they are. Actually, flanking charge from EIB clears out some flags.
Put the flag down. Put the flag down. Outstanding.
That's a huge wipe from EIB. Union already just fires shots. They don't care if they hit friendlies, but 1 minute left. Union moving out of the main spawn now. And we'll just kind of let this play out.
Little boys.
kill him.
Hold the line, TKO. Hold the line.
Hold this line.
Push him into the spawn, boys. Push him into the spawn. Let's go.
Bella, Bella.
My penis is you make me.
Let's go.
Mojo down, Mojo down.
Charge in. Let's go.
You're done, buddy. You're done.
God was it.
No, you don't keep nothing off.
Yeah.
Yeah. Counter charge. Keep going.
Where are you going, Yankee? Where are you going?
Go down, slaves.
How is it? How is it?
Keep going. Keep going.
Keep me here. I got a man out of steel for you. Give me a shoe, Yankee. Give me a shoe to pick with your boy.
And there we go. So CSA dropped nearly a whole morale stage in that charge, which, or I guess extended charge. That's wild. But I mean, CSA had the tickets to afford to do that. So you know, is what it is. That was a really well played round from the CSA side. They avoided standing in the open field on point for as long as they could. And then when they had to go out there, they moved pretty fast. So props to them on that. I mean, good on Union to change up what they were doing as the round went on. At least trying different things, you know, to varying degrees of success. And they had a shot at it at the end, which is kind of wild to think about. So, I mean, maybe you give Union a little more tickets on this map, but, you know, good job, CSA. Pretty solid match. Got the huge lead and then held the point at the end with the massive amount of tickets they had. So, good match. See you shortly for the second round. Here we are with the start of our second round. The Piper Farm server pop right now for this. 255 CSA up by 5. Oh my. In terms of artillery, each side has the option CSA taking 15, Union taking 11. So as a result, infantry and balance is actually going to be perfect. You don't see that too often. So ticket and balance in favor of the attacking Union side is 25%, a little more than last round. But Union weaponry, they have the 7th Maine with the Enfield and the 20th New York with the Mississippi. CSA defense, on the other hand, has the 8th Alabama with the option of the Enfield and the Springfield 55, and the 8th Florida with the option of the Springfield 55 Enfield, and also the Springfield 42. So, Union traditionally on this map have moved from their main spawn, signing your screen there, up to this stone wall. And then they'll like to charge, or just shoot it out behind the stone wall. You got the point in the center here, but the nice part about the CSA defensive line is you have the orchard trees, obviously, but generally the CSA line where you do have the banners holding, it's in a defilade. They hold behind a little bit of cover that they can rise up, pop some shots, and then hide again, or just sit there and hide and wait for the Union to push up on them. Over here as well, you got 5th Alabama. Gun really rolled far forward there by SB gunners. And then kind of holding near point, you got the Army of Northern Virginia and EIB. And then heading to this left side, more EIB and 7th LA. So, Union also as of late, since there was a map boundary shift, this is a long time ago at this point though. But for War of Rights times, a long time is like 10 years. So, Union has liked to push over here as well, get up on the stone wall, kind of shoot at the CSA, and then eventually charge up through the cover of the rocks, get into the caissons, and then get into the CSA position over here. CSA, though, can defend this by putting guys over here, but as you can see, there's no one there. So, that is generally how the map goes. Union putting most of their forces within the stone wall, at least starting it off with a shootout. 6th Arkansas holding in the center there. 65th circling around. Eagles Brigade and Baker's Brigade holding in the center. And on the extreme left, you got 5th Minnesota and Midwest. I know we were just over here, but I never looked. You got 1st North Carolina Sharpshooters and Stonewall Brigade over here. So, Union at least keeping it a shootout for now. This map is much more friendly to the attacking Union side. They got more tickets than last round. That's a given there, but it's just a lot more approachable. It's a lot more chargeable. The last round where the CSA was holding, if you went a little further back than that, it's out of bounds for Union, but out of bounds for Union is all the way back on the road. So, I mean, Union can charge a little bit of ways up here. Also should note this straight fence is At least everything on this side of it is out of bounds as well. So we'll see what Union wants to do. They're making their first move now. Baker's Brigade going up and over. Edge of out of bounds there. Looks like they will bring some of those flags, but they're moving up with not a lot of guys. Union battery just barraged that spot. That's something.
We got bucking ball. They just killing themselves here, boys. Just shoot them down.
Union's not pushing anywhere else. Why is Baker's Brigade just going in on their own right now?
They disappeared, sir.
Look at that lone soldier coming over for his flag.
Shoot the flag. Kill the flag. Kill the flag bearer.
Hit that flag! Get that flag!
And it will get out. Why did Union not push anywhere else? Why did only Baker's Brigade, or maybe 5th Minnesota, 2 go? That was... Sorry, it was just 5th Minnesota. I think I saw one Baker's Brigade guy and assumed too much. You love assuming. Don't ever do that. Why did 5th Minnesota go in all their own? That... I don't get that. Because Union's just throwing tickets away. Now, tickets are fairly even, but Union can kind of do that. Looks like some of the CSA guys have shifted over. It's EIB. This map used to be a 37% ticket advantage to the attacking Union side. But they gave 12% to the defenders. What the heck? Can you fall through this gap, or is there a barrier here? Can you even get here if you're... What the heck? I mean, I know that's the beautiful part about this game design, unlike Battlecry of Freedom, for example, is the whole game is one huge map, and they split up with... They just put spawns in different places and have the boundaries in different spots, except Union Arty's over there, so they're way outside of that, but it's inbounds from where they're at. But it's cool. It's one big map. You actually feel like you're on the battlefield, and then it's just funny because you usually don't see that in this game. Again, the game is very aesthetically well, especially on the CryEngine game engine. What other games are on CryEngine? Because I don't know too many games that are on here. I'm scrolling on their website right now to see if there's any game. Oh, Kingdom Come Deliverance. Look at that. I bought that game and I put probably like 15 minutes into it as of right now. I just haven't really had the time. More because there's Elden Ring and Cyberpunk that I've got to also start as well. I bought these games while on sale, I think at the summer sale, and I just haven't played them. Just because doing work and then doing this takes up the time, and I'm not complaining for that. It's just kind of why. It's like, if I want to play a single-player game like that, I'd want to put a few hours at a time in. And there isn't too many nights where you get that anyways. But again, not complaining. It's just the fact of the matter. Let's see what other games are here. Well, they put War of Rights on the website. Outside of Kingdom Come Deliverance and War of Rights, I don't recognize any of the games on this website. They got The Climb, The Land of Pain, Vanguard, Normandy, 1944, a Monster Hunter Online. That game sounds familiar. Sniper Ghost. A lot of those. The Alien Cube.
Great sparks design. This looks like a real free.
Hunt Showdown. I've not heard of those games before. But Union so far in the shootout in that little charge, they're up on tickets a little bit, and they're going to push their Baker's Brigade now with Eagle's Brigade is pushing up. Going besides point.
Imagine I'm
Back, stay back. We need that
Oh god,
pistol.
they're all right there.
Left oblique, left oblique.
Left oblique, guy to the point, left oblique.
Take your shot.
Charge into the...
Shots, charge in, charge in.
I killed one.
You got more Unions starting to go up and over. CSA starting to countercharge that.
Get him, whip him.
Give him the bayonet, boys. Give him the bayonet.
Bayonet, no bayonet in the stream,
We can take their flags.
I'm a bonky.
Come here, little boy, come here. I want to say hi.
No bayonet in extreme. Miss me.
Back. Come here, little boy. Flags back. Guard the flags. Flags back. Guard the flags.
My flag. And my flag. Officer down. Flag.
Officer.
My flag.
Get that flag.
Kill him. Yes, we will. We'll kill him. That's an officer. That's
You
an
are
officer.
rambling here, Yankee.
Yeah.
Stab him. Don't shoot.
Over the wall.
So that unit did not go in together at all. I mean, this was an opportunity to see if they could charge in together, but Union just not doing that at all. I don't get it. That was a really bad charge, but I mean, tickets are fairly even. CSA, I think, is slightly up at this point. Again, CSA's played a good, solid defense both rounds. They've stuck together. They've responded together. I mean, it's not like the defenders have too much to do, and it's not like the maps we've played tonight, or at least we've been watching, are that huge. But, I mean, you don't always see that. And, I mean, they've played a sound defense so far. But these Union charges, I don't know why they're so spread out. Baker's and Eagles Brigade winning first. By the time they got wiped, another Union group was going up and over. And it was just not together. And then you got half the Union team over here shooting it out. It's just confusing by the Union side here. I don't get it. I mean, but you can't complain because they're even on tickets, roughly. And if you're doing even on tickets, you're doing perfectly fine as an attacker, so you can't really complain too much. I was gonna, it almost looked like Union early capped, which I would have said no to that just because they were up on tickets. Not that this was ever a situation last round, but if you early cap at a point, defenders retake and they're down tickets, they regain tickets up to where you're at. So Union's starting to move out of their main spawn. EIB holding up, just trying to shoot Union stragglers.
Oh, they got the flag.
Get some tickets while they're at it.
Hey, kill them. They're coming.
And you just gotta watch out though before the rest of the Union shows up, because you can't afford losses, especially when down this many tickets. 65th is pushing up.
Oh, hello, good sir.
And those are the type of stuff you don't want. CSA hit engage, Union up a little bit on tickets. And it looks like you got more CSA. They're making a little aggressive approach here. A and B, largest group of the night. Union hits engaged. They gonna charge us? They don't got the ooh. They got the 42s.
Move up. Go. Let's sprint.
I'm gonna bonk him. Oh, damn. Load their faces.
And Union just immediately back off.
Brace south, boy.
Coming. Yep. Get here, dig into the snake pit, shoot them up. They're just gonna stand there, they're not gonna push.
Right in the middle of the road.
Light them up!
Watch left.
But I mean, again, tickets of time, but Union doing good on both fronts. It's just they're making a lot of mistakes.
Literally just said he was invincible there, didn't he?
I'm still invincible.
Okay, it was you. I thought it was the flag.
Hear me, big
No.
No, what'd you say?
I said they're perfect. You can just step out, shoot, and come back and cover instead of being in the open road.
That's not as impressive as just being in the open road.
So I mean, we'll see how it plays out. I mean, the advantage for the CSA is at least half their team has the shotguns, and so it can make it difficult for Union to push up on. But Union's got so many tickets that it almost doesn't matter. And I think that's fine, right? If you're going to balance this game, if you're going to give one side shotguns, 42s are generally been considered the overpowered weapon of the game, but as of late, that's been contested, especially since they did the bullet accuracy change, which, I mean, it makes rifles a lot better at further distance because they're a lot more accurate than the 42s, which are shotguns, and, you know, shotguns aren't great at long distances, so there's an argument for either or, which, I mean, Union has those rifles. CSA's got the 42s, at least half their team does, and that can make it difficult in a shootout for CSA to do well on this map. I mean, it's all around a little more difficult map for the CSA side. I mean, already we've had a shootout for a few minutes since Union at least is formed up in the corn, and the CSA is, you know, slightly down on tickets, and that gap seems to be growing a little bit. Look at that, Napoleon. They're gonna fire the thing? Alright, here we go. Will it hit? Big money! Both of those shots overshot. Big money! It's a wild thing. I guess can look at it, but the guns roll back really far away when they're shot. I never realized that until they were released in this game. I didn't realize the guns would recoil a significant amount. It's fascinating. I mean, I don't know if we can look at the Union guns, which they're probably a little closer to firing, maybe. Oh, they got a little battery lined up here. They're doing the barrage. Barrages are so cool. Honestly, barrages before a charge are the best thing you can do with artillery. But I mean, the downside is you've got, you know, 5 guys doing nothing right now. Except they're going to fire. Look at these guns recoil. That's wild. I mean, they're pounding that side of the map, which CSA is kind of left. CSA is a lot of dudes over here on the left. CSA, you know, when Union full sends this side of the map, CSA generally doesn't like Union going on it, so they're fiercely defend. I don't know how much further they can go forward before they're out of bounds. But, I mean, CSA with that flank and just the 42s, it's making it difficult for Union to be able to hold here. I mean, they can shoot it out with them, and that seems to be doing well for them so far.
Get your loads, boys. Get your loads.
Covered in blood and guts.
Oh, here they come. Never mind. I thought they were charging us. They're not. They're pulling back. Let's go get your loads.
Yeah, I don't know if I've ever seen CSA charge Union here if they're holding there. Like, if Union's holding here and CSA charge through, then they'll get up to this point. But CSA never willingly charge that far forward. Defender normally doesn't, you know, push themselves past what the defensive line. There's no real need to. You're defending. Force the attackers to move to you. Baker's Brigade, 65th Illinois, pushing up a little bit. Again, why is Union not going together here? It's just so spread out. Unnecessarily, too, by the way. But they're going to charge in. CSA starting to shift, that being TKO. And banners.
Just spray.
Oh, let's go 2 of them in the fucking ball.
Oh, spray.
Press D, press D.
Spray.
Don't shoot them to us. Make them come to us.
I'm going to kill the officer.
That's the longest the king has ever done this. There we go. Union's charging other side of the map as well. At least it's going together. He already shot ricochets up, but never mind, it didn't. 6 Arkansas in front of this one.
Good job. Reload right in front of me.
Comes A&V from the far wall. They're going to pinch in.
Beer wall, boys.
Hey, you're handling them, bud!
We're surrounded.
This is our artillery. Get the fuck off.
Hey guys, I found more of them.
You're fucking dead. You're dead.
So that was a pretty piss poor charge from Union. At least over here. Over here it looked a little more together. They didn't bring up their flags because it seems like they didn't want to lose them. Which Union, they're even on tickets with CSA, maybe slightly down, but the fact that CSA overly destroyed the Union there, essentially, outside of maybe these K-Stones, which CSA eventually overtook the Union. I mean, CSA's just played perfect, and yes, I am glazing them, but, I mean, when you deserve to be glazed, you gotta be glazed. And, I mean, CSA's played a great night. Union had a subpar first match, kind of out of their control a little bit, but they reacted to the ever-changing battlefield and helped out. But I mean, these charges from Union are piss poor, right? The fact that guys are not going up and over at the same time over here, you know, there will be a little, like, variation when guys hop over. There'll be a little spread out, but that spread out, if Union's having issue with that, they should all just hop up and over and then go. It's not like... Oh.
22, 22, 22.
Alright, you heard him there. 22-minute mark. But, yeah, I mean, you're not going to surprise the CSA charging. CSA has a lot of time to react just because of how long the field is before Union can hit the CSA. But at that point, you should all just hop up and over and then go. Unless Union's trying to, you know, spread out because of the CSA buck and ball. They don't want to all be clumped up. But if you're not clumped up, you're just trickling up there and you're just being shot in piecemeal and losing a lot more tickets that way. I will be really intrigued to see the skirmishing and out-of-line deaths by the end of this match. Which, for those of you who knew anyways, where you die matters in this game. How many people are around you when you die matter in this game. So, if you're standing up by a lot of people and you die, you lose 1 ticket. If you're crouching by a lot of people, or you're by, you know, 2 or 3 other people and you die, you lose 3 tickets. And if you're all by yourself ramboing, that's 5 tickets upon death. It encourages team play, which is, it's good design, but you lose a lot more tickets ramboing and not being together than being together. So here comes A&V again.
Alright, move up to the rest of the line.
Stay here, stay here, stay here.
And they force Union off right away. 30 seconds till the main Union push comes from the corner. At least they're coordinated, but will they go in together? I mean, we'll see. And you can see CSA sides just trying to kill the clock. They're sitting back, chewing that clock, gaining XP, and hiding and waiting for the Union to appear. Because the shootout has not been working for CSA. But you got 1st North Carolina sharpshooters pushing up, getting your point. A strategy for Union on this map has been to send a few guys up, early cap, and then back off. CSA has to leave the deflated position to get on point to to retake the point, and then Union can shred them from the stone wall. That is a strategy, and I mean, Union's only barely up on tickets. This is a good charge. They're they're spread out in their own groups, but they're going in together. That's good to see. 6 Arkansas forming out in the open. EB and 5th Minnesota. Baker's Brigade going center. Here we go. Best charge of the day for Union by far. So, Union getting the hay bales. Probably going to win on the caissons here.
Get this fucking bike. How do you guys think about stuff, boy? Oh my god, only I tell you how this curve job comes in the fucking NFL.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
What was that all about?
No, fuck you. Fuck you, I'm railing you. I'm railing you.
Fuck you. Yeah, you're dead, bitch. I'm alive. I'm
Kind of gay, bro.
So A&V moving over as Union starts to overtake the artillery position. CSA reinforcements have rolled up top. That's Banners engaging with 6 Arkansas. 3rd Stonewall Brigade pushing up. A&V's charging in. Union early cap. Stops the black timer.
It's time to die.
CSA got 6.5 minutes to retake.
Hey, guess what you did?
Come on, boys. Come on, boys. How does it feel to take it from the rear?
Obi Wagwa, go.
Get dead, boy.
Get on point, get on point, your body's on point, body's on point.
I'm gonna fuck you, boy.
What you doing, reload? Oh, no.
Come here, boy, Hetty. I'm gonna kick you in your nuts. I'm gonna kick you in your nuts. Come here, boy.
Down the hill, A&V, to the north, to the north.
Come on now. Let me kick you in the nuts. Come here. I'm gonna kick you in the nuts. Bam, gotcha. Bonk him in the head. Bonk him in the head. I tell you what, come here. Let me get you another bonk, boy, Hetty.
You line it up, line it up.
We're still good. We're still good. We're doing great. We're doing great, boy, Hetty. Over here. I tell you what, don't leave much way I'm coming. I'm coming around the rod tree. Nice revolver, boy, Hetty. Be ashamed if I saw it after I clubbed the shit out of you. Wow, look at that. We did it. That was us, dude. I think we did it.
Hey, get everything out of here that we don't need here. We're already bait.
Indeed. You guys did about everything you did there. So CSA is going to win the charge. They're up on tickets. out of that whole thing in the end. But by far the best Union charge of the day. Union gets a barrage in there, but I mean, even before the charge started, that was the best charge for Union all day. That's the most together they've been in. And I mean, it doesn't necessarily matter the size of the charge with that kind of stuff. Because, I mean, even in tiny charges with one regiment, we saw that at the beginning of the match, Union was very spread out. But their whole team went in pretty much together. And the outcome of doing that was very good. CSA was very spread out as well. Most notable examples, A and V's over here. But, I mean, you charge in together, and that's going to give you the best shot, even if your opponent has shotguns. So, CSA retake the point. Black timer continues. Both sides brought down. About a half morale stage there. What is going on with that dude on the top left side of your screen on the frontline report of you? He's whoa. He's breaking out the moves. Look at that. Is that showing up on my screen? It's not. It's not showing up there. That's kind of funny, though. So, Union will probably shoot this out. CSA mostly hiding, except for the artillery. But Union probably shoots this out until CSA hits breaking. Union should send a couple guys forward to... Again, this is one of a couple ways to play the round out. But Union should send a couple guys out, start capping the point, force CSA to move out in the open, and just let the lead fly. That's one way to do it. Union has 20 minutes. They could shoot this out as well. Plenty of time to knock someone down. One more morale stage until their final stage. Or Union could just outright charge again.
Make sure you have your bayos on.
Is it really hate speech if it's true?
The game did not like that comment.
What do you guys? Hey Raven.
Start
what do you
glitching.
think about we do one more charge, put them into breaking, and cap off that charge?
Not until they're breaking. I think we should wait till they're in breaking before we do charge.
No. Wait until they're about to be at breaking, and then we charge. That way they go into breaking as we're charging.
They're about to go into breaking now. Give them the time to get to breaking.
They're not that close, but be careful. They're not that close. I don't want us capping and then not getting into breaking.
Hey, whenever they're about to hit breaking, we're gonna do it again. We're gonna put them into breaking from our charge and cap point.
And I mean, they could honestly charge right now, but you got to communicate that with the team, obviously. I mean, if they just, I guess it'd be kind of close. A couple of skirmishers over here. First North Carolina sharpshooters getting into it.
You're falling back.
Shoot the avalaners, boys. If you let us get up there, boys, shoot them in the back.
Shoot these random ass dudes. Never mind.
Oh damn! It was a trap. It was a trap.
So yeah, they could charge now. You get CSA side into breaking as you charge again. Surely you'll get that happen. And I mean, even if you don't win point, you'll bring them down a lot. And I mean, nearly everything that's happened today in this round, I should say not today, because last round doesn't count for this round. But I mean, nearly everything Union's done, whether how good or bad it is, I mean, they've at least kept tickets even or gotten the lead. So.
You have full kids.
That's what we're training for, boys. It's time to kill some weather.
Alright, fifth. We're charging right at the point. Right to the point. We run into them. Right at the point.
53rd, ceasefire.
So, CSA hits breaking, Union captures point, they win. They can send a couple guys over right now to just start capping it if they want. Muggins looks like he wants to do it. He's getting ready.
Capri almost just stopped.
It's alright. Alright, up and over.
Here we go. Union caps point, they win. Can they pull it off? First try. They don't have to fully go up.
Oblique left. Stay on point.
Push in.
Hold the point, hold the point.
Left side orchard!
Switching that one, you guys.
Left flank.
You picked a bad spot.
Get out of here, Yankees. Get out of here, Yankees.
Stop. Good, hold.
Okay, they're good. They're clear. We got them. They're clear.
So CSA will get the hold there. Union really charging forward, trying to get the Yardy, which it looks like they'll win and get a good amount of kills. And as you can see, it looks good on the tickets as well for them.
Hi, Uncle. Get up, brother.
Quiet.
Get up, brother.
Fucking holy shit.
I got you, buddy.
What the fuck are you
you're by
doing?
yourself. Oh, you're not by yourself. Holy shit.
Right here, Bears, right here.
And so Union slightly up on tickets. The charge worked out for them. They have all the time in the world. Union can play this as slow or fast as they want. And they were able to keep their flags out of that. Although, I mean, Union, unless the flag went right up into the hay bales, which that'd be crazy. Usually won't see that a whole lot.
My hope here is we can fucking put them into last stand.
Nate, where are you?
That should be possible. I mean, the CSA cooking up anything right now? I mean, their job's pretty self-explanatory. Hide until Union comes, and then hope you can do well.
Spare me the celery. I'm a KFC that likes my bumblebee that likes to eat.
They're all grouped up. The second, third, and fourth charges.
No, we're fine. On everyone's soul, we're gonna win this.
I believe
It's not about survival. It's about I don't know what I was gonna say.
If I die, everyone dies.
No, really?
It's all about tickets, boys, right now. It's all about tickets. If we can get them to final push first. We have a chance.
Whoa, this game's about tickets?
What? I didn't know this
Yeah,
game was
well,
about
right now it
tickets.
is. Sometimes it's not. So, thank you for your smart-ass comment.
No, I thought it was about the artillery.
Oh my god. What the hell?
Listen, Jets, I have a 5-to-1 KD ratio right now. I mean, come on.
Wait, this isn't Call of Duty?
That's a crazy KD ratio.
I what the fuck you talking? I got my info platinum. I just don't have it equipped because I don't want to get all fucking dirty.
Oh boy.
I swear, if one of those rounds fucking ricochet off that damn wall and hit me, I'm gonna be mildly infuriated.
Alright. Go out there and stand right next to that.
The voice chat is one of the best things of the game. So, CSA slightly down on tickets, 13.5 minutes. Union's all formed up. Union's stopped shooting before they go in, so they're at least holding here for a while. They might just be trying to shoot this out until CSA hits last stand. Which, I mean, just looking from the Union view here, you can't really see much, except for the guys in the hay bale, which they're shooting back. That's EIB.
It's your turn. I'm reloading.
No balls. No balls.
It's Snow's turn.
No balls.
No, I
balls.
will lick your balls. I will lick your balls. Go shoot.
All the way
Go
to the
shoot.
top
Get to
and
shoot.
reload.
Go
I will
shoot.
literally stab you. I don't have a load.
Whoa!
Don't fucking test
That was insubordination.
You
That was
fucking...
insubordination.
It was an OSHA violation you just did. Oh. You
His balls haven't defended yet.
Oh, beautiful.
Which, those kills right there, even one or so guy out of line, that ain't going to be good for CSA. Every ticket counts, as you heard a little earlier. CSA going up and over. Here comes Union. Canister did some damage. CSA will hit last stand, but when will Union hit final push? CSA's got to charge it now.
Go! Go! Hold the line. Hold the line. Fire superiority.
So if CSA dies, they don't come back at this point. Union needs to be hit the final push as soon as possible. Union needs to back off from all engagement right now. Because right now, Union's been given... Never mind, it doesn't matter. I was going to say, right, if Union avoids combat, they don't have final push, they'll be able to respawn, form up, and then charge and hit final push. But now, they've got to form up while having less than now 2 minutes. 65th Illinois flanking around the side. They're going to get some shots in. CSA needs more bodies on point. When the clock hits 0 to win the game, Union need the alternative, the capture point or fully wipe CSA. Union's starting to send guys up there capping on point right now. Nice arty shot from Union. So Union is sitting on point. CSA trying to delay going out.
Move up, come on.
Which I almost wonder if CSA, instead of falling back, should have charged in because it let Union reform up right on the stone wall. Nonetheless, here comes CSA. Union bringing their flags up. Union flags need to stay alive. CSA needs to keep pushing through this with the few guys they have left. They've got 53 guys left, 42 seconds. So CSA gonna charge through, get to the wall. You can't let Union get... CSA might pull this off.
You have to push them. Let's go, flag. Here they come.
40 CSA left. Some 65th guys, I assume that's there. They pushed through 15 seconds. 30 seconds. Union needs more bodies on point when the clock hits 0 to force an overtime. And that's going to do it. CSA having 23 soldiers left to end the match. That was really close. And I mean, every ticket mattered there. Good job on CSA. That wasn't looking good for them. I mean, I almost wonder if Union should have just shot it out. Obviously, hindsight's 20/20, but the best strategy to try to end this map has always been Union sends a couple guys forward to try to early cap, force CSA out of their defilade into the open, and shoot them down from there. But in the end, is what it is. Good 2-0 from CSA. They definitely played better in the entirety of the match. Really well done from them. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. If you want to support the channel more, go beneath the video and hit the join button. By doing so, you can get a live stream of all the broadcasts we do with no ads. You can advertise your regiment in the bottom of our videos and get an additional broadcast per week. Besides that, though, we have our Discord Daily Clips channel in the description as well. And if you're playing in this match, whether it be recording and uploading later or live streaming, send me a link and I'll put it in the pinned comment of the video. I will say, look at the skirmishing, the information deaths for the Union. They're basically the same, except for this uncharged here. Kind of wild. Thank you all for watching. Appreciate you guys a lot. God bless, and we'll see you in the next one. Have a wonderful rest of your night.